Connection issues there. So the first 5 minutes are not going to be on this episode, I don't think. So when I do inevitably upload this to YouTube, the intro is going to be a little different. That's okay. So anyways, I'll just go back through what we did last time quick. Since we lost that from connection issues. Here's what we did. We did that. I didn't get around to printing it yet because I was very busy. Hopefully I will, but that gives us time to get moving on the next special weapon. And then after this special weapon, I could make special weapons for these guys. I could just keep going for a long time, but we'll see. We'll see what I feel like when I'm done with this one. So, actually, I think I can't. Do I want this? I do like it, but does it? I don't think it fits with the aesthetic I'm going for in this next one. So I'm probably going to leave this off. I can decide later if I want it. I could take this piece. That would probably be okay. Are there any modifiers in this? There are no modifiers in this. Yeah, let's keep that. Let's duplicate that, GZ, and we'll plop it up there. Yeah, I think that'll be good. There's just a few things I'm gonna need to do, because what I'm looking for is I'm gonna make like a grenade launcher. But I'm thinking, like there were machine guns back in World War II. The Japanese light machine gun, whatever that was called, and the Bren gun from the English, with a banana clip that sits on the top of the gun. And I think I want to make that, but like filled with grenades, right? So like the current like launched grenades, where it's like just like a giant slug, it kind of looks like, that you load into a big gun and a thump. I want those sort of grenades, but in like a banana clip up the top, like a Bren gun. That's what I'm excited about. So let's grab. I don't think I want these Piccadilly rails. I don't think they belong on this weapon, since I'm not going to be putting that holographic style sight on there. So we're going to just get rid of all this jazz. Like that. We'll leave that. I think that'll work. We'll leave this detail here. Over on this side, we are going to need the ejection port, but it's going to need to be a lot bigger. I'll save that until I know how big the grenades are going to be. This piece, I should close this off like that. And then I think, if I remember correctly, last time, yeah, I need to flip that face. Like that. Okay. Still looks kind of funky, but I think it should be okay. Alright, so now I think I'll grab this piece here. And what's this piece? That's that whole chunk. So I'm going to grab this piece, duplicate it, bring it up, but it's going to need to be a lot chunkier, because this is going to be launching grenades through it. Scale Shift X to make it chunkier. Let's scale it in the X even more, like that. Make it kind of snub-nosed. And I'll need to scale it in a little bit, it looks like. Kind of like that. Okay. Now let's grab this piece, bring that back a little further since I made it much bigger. Okay, that looks good. Now, let's grab this, extrude, GC, no. I could just bring this up like that. Although I don't want to change how these are connected. You know what? I think I need the banana clip to want to go further on this because I'm going to need to know. I'm a little worried that my stream is messed up. That's why I keep checking my phone because I keep getting alerts, but I think I want the banana clip on here before I start making much else. Because that's going to be obviously like the eye-catching piece of this. So let's... what's the best way to make this curve? So a lot of options. I could do subdivisions. I could do a lattice. I didn't think much about this beforehand. It should be a cube. Should definitely be a cube. But I wonder if I want to make the shape in 2D and then extrude it out. That might be good. Let's do that. I think that's a good idea. So let's toss in a plane. Scale away down. And I'm going to give it a bunch of this, I think. Yeah, I might end up tossing this, but we'll see how it goes. And then let's throw in a lattice. Scale Y like that. Okay. Let's grab. I'm not sure if this will work how I want it to. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, a simple deform modifier is probably easier, but I want to see what this looks like. Let's grab these. 90. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna like what this has to offer me. Also, definitely need more that. Yeah, no, that's not gonna. Let's try a simple deform. I think that might be a better option. Okay, so we're going to bend in the Y. See? Y. That doesn't seem to change it. Twist. In the X. In the Z. I would think it'd be bend, but that seems to be the taper. Oddly enough. Stretch. Okay. I think it would be the bend. Let me see if I can. I wonder if there's an easier way to do this that I'm not thinking of. This is much more difficult than it should be. Well, I would think I could just bend it over like this, but it doesn't seem to want to do what I want it to do. Try applying modifiers or transforms. Bend X. Yeah, that's going nuts. Okay. Just forget that. Let's flex my Google foo here. I feel like the simple deform should work how I want it to, but I'm just like, yeah, simple deform, that bend is exactly what I want. Twist, bend. Though the bend mode is more complex and less intuitive. Oh, I think the way that I want it to bend. Hang on, rotate Y 90. Oh, jeez. Rotate Y 90. Let's try this again. This has got to be what I want it to be, right? Apply rotation scale. Simple deform. Bend. Y. Okay, the local axis Y should point up. Okay, hang on. Okay, so the local axis Y should point up. Okay, let's go to 0. Let's Control A, apply. Gosh, this is so weird. Let's do simple deform, bend. Gosh, this is not intuitive. Not that Blender is ever super intuitive. Right, deform axis X, local axis Y should point up. How do I show local axes? Can I do that? Show local axes, Blender. Page not found. Thanks. Oh, this is frustrating. I would think it would be in here somewhere. Object gizmos. There we go. Okay, that'll work. Okay. Rotate X90. Or rotate X90. No, that doesn't change. That's not the object. It's the world. It's the world axes. Maybe I can just do it manually, even though I hate that idea. Solve. It also shouldn't actually be a perfect 45 or like 90-degree angle. If anything, it's probably a 45-degree angle. So like, oh. Okay, hang on. Let's get rid of all these vertices. There we go. Okay. Let's cut it once here. Grab this, rotate 40, rotate negative 45. GX negative, I don't know. GX negative 1. No, that's not gonna work at all. Oh. Alright, you know what? I need to do this offline because this is obnoxious. Let's pull my gun again. So we're gonna do everything but that, I guess, because I'm mind blanking on how to do this. It's been a day. Alright, let's just make this connection here. And maybe make this, maybe I made this too short. Although, no, I don't think I did make it too short. Because this should be like lobbing these grenades, right? So it should be a pretty short barrel, actually. Okay, let's toss in another cube here. And bring it down to there. Scale X. I don't think I need to be too crazy with this one. Even if I just bevel it like that, that's probably fine. Yeah, doesn't have to be crazy. Let's make the grenades for it. Cause then I can kind of make it work or visualize it. Okay, hang on, I definitely need more. I prefer more vertices on that. There we go. And 32. Okay, there we go. Rotate 90. Scale it way down. Scale it way down. Scale it way down. Okay, let's add a cylinder. 64. rotate 90, scale it way down, plop it up here, scale. Okay, hang on, let's grab both of these. Well, no, we'll cursor to selected. Snap. Actually, let's do this. And Shift S, cursor to selected. Origin to cursor. Cursor to selected. Snap selection to cursor. Okay, then we'll scale this up to about there. Yeah, about there. Grab this, GX. GX. And then this, I think I want to scale that in the X. I don't think it should be... I don't think it should be so... Yeah, that's a little better. It shouldn't be so circular. Okay. Let's do this here. Oop, oop, scale Shift X. To do that. Here, we're going to extrude scale. Extrude scale, extrude out, and we'll bevel it just for fun. Very necessary details. And we'll scale X0. All right, perfect. That looks pretty good. Maybe scale this up a little bit. All right, now this thing is just too big. Still a little big. All right, and we'll put this right here-ish. Okay, we'll move that down. Oops. GX, move that down. About there-ish, that's fine. Okay, now let's move this back like that. So as far as length goes, this is about right actually, but it definitely needs, the ejection port here needs to be taller for sure. More like that. Yep. Okay. Now, let's join those. Set origin to geometry. Then I wonder if I can make a curve here. And we're going to make this go way smaller. We're going to try to duplicate this object along a curve and see if that works. About 50-50 on whether that'll work. Scale that way down. And Let's subdivide this. Yeah, that's not bad. Maybe like that. That looks not terrible. Now let's see if I can do this relatively easily. Object. Can I do this? Nope. It's not that easy. Pretty sure there's a way to duplicate along a curve. I don't think it's quite that simple. Not quite that simple. But let's move the cursor to selected. Let's Control A, rotation and scale. That helped a lot, obviously. Okay, and then we're gonna curve object on this. Perfect. Almost. It kind of squeezes them. Which I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure how to fix that. Oh, is that how you make it? You use the curve modifier? Ah, yeah, that's probably it, huh? Okay. I mean, it's probably okay that it squeezes them a little bit. Because this will be covered. This will be covered a little bit by the magazine. That brings up another thing. I'm going to line up the sights so that they move past. Grab that. And we're going to GY. Get rid of that. GY. Like that. Can make this way smaller and attach it to there. And we'll put it here. And let's make sure it lines up. There we go, like that. Scale it down a bit. And then GY just to line it up here. Perfect. And we'll, oh, nope. We'll bevel these corners here and this one. Like that. There we go. That was a very messy site, but it is a site. Okay, now let's do this stinking curved magazine another go. I think I can do it now. Okay, we're gonna cut it. Come on. Let's do that. That might be too much, but whatever. Curve along this. Yes, okay. Perfect. There we go. Oh my gosh. That is just... that feels so good. Okay, now where's that curve? I think I want to edit it a little bit. Yeah, I want it to be a bit more of a gradual curve. Yeah, like that. Much better. Okay, let's make a save, because I haven't made a save yet. The 100th file. Okay, now let's... Because now I need to cut middle a little bit to make it seem more like a box magazine. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to grab this and GX.2? No. GX.1? GX.01? Okay, GX.008. This is a little weird, but GX negative 0.08. I should probably be doing a mirror modifier here, but okay. Okay, let's grab all of these. I actually don't want those faces. Face. Nope, not like that. Okay, there's an easier way to do this. So we're gonna grab all of this jazz. Oh, I missed some. And I missed these two, I think. Okay, just to be sure, I would like to... Okay, that is not good. Oh, I know why. Because I made that all one face instead of... Yeah, shoot. It's probably an easier way to do this. There's definitely an easier way to do this. Yeah, I should have just made a giant square, cut it, and then just subdivided the hell out of it. Well, here I am, doing this like a dumb butt. Oh well. So be it. Won't take me too long. Oops. Ah. Alright, hang on. Okay, isolate. That will make this easier. Also, I can then go into wireframe. Okay, now we're moving. Oops. Something funky just happened. Oh, oops. Not sure which of these ways is the quickest way, but none of them are fun. That's okay. That's what I get for doing this in a silly way. Yeah. How many more? Ugh. I have very little patience for repetitive tasks like this. But it is done. Oh my goodness. Huzzah. Okay. Hey, now we're looking not so bad. Let's move this to there-ish. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's make a save. Okay, and then I'm going to go in here to grid modeler. Go to align to this edge, I think. Oh, nope, I didn't make it wide enough. Oopsies. Okay, that's okay. Try it again. Attach to here. And we'll go out there. I'm gonna need to move that sight. Okay, like that. And then Q. Does that break stuff? Oh yeah, that breaks stuff. Dang it, I'm gonna have to make that go up. That's okay, that's okay. It'll work, it'll work. It's just being a little tricksy. 3. Extrude. That. Extrude, scale. Extrude down. Okay, and then this whole thing needs to be scaled down a little bit to get it to fit. And scoot it over a bit. Okay. Well, that's not so bad. It's kind of a funny looking weapon, but I kind of like it. It looks a little impractical. And I kind of like it. Okay. Let's make a save, because I like where I'm at right now. Now, is this big enough? Probably. Yeah, it looks about the right size. Alright, now I think... I wonder what would look like if I did a subdivision on this. It doesn't look terrible, but I think I like this better. What if I did this and then added the subdivision modifier? That, I kind of like that. Yeah, I think that looks good. Kind of want this bigger. But it starts to look really funky if I do that. These aren't the biggest grenades ever. I could make them bigger, cheesy, like that. Scale it in the X to get him to squeeze in a bit. They look a little chunkier now. Oh, this is poking through, hang on. Let's grab this, this, and that. We'll grab this, this, and that. And we'll just scooch them over to here. Okay, now that is poking through a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't. I could, well, no, I need to scale them down a little bit. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's not terrible. I wish the grenades were a little bigger, but it definitely starts to get a little funky. And I would need to make the gun a lot wider, which is not a trivial thing to do with this. Hey, Slow Zombie. How you doing? Nice to see you. My model looks cute. Yeah, it's... The gun or the models? I can show you the models. I don't know if you've been around this stream before. I'll show you what I am making this for. Oh, hang on. Yeah, sometimes I get a little focused, and the chat isn't too busy these days. Okay, let's move this to finished items. Okay, here, I'll show you what I have been making. We'll bring up, well, no, that's a bad way to do it. Dun 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 dun. Oh, thank you for the follow. That really, really helps me out. Yeah, here's what I do. What's cute, my gun? Or, have you seen my designs in the past? Yeah, here's what I'm making. Well, I've been making these for a while. Right now I'm just making a different weapon to give to these people. Yeah. Oh, stop it, you. All right. All right, let's pop up. Okay, what was I just doing? Finished items. Okay, so I think this is probably about done. I don't really know what else I want to add to it. I'm not 100% happy with it. I wonder if I just need a little more detail or additions on. Yeah, the crew of miniatures is pretty big. There's 7 right now, not including the alternate weapon poses, because I've got this guy with sort of a heavier machine gun that I haven't printed yet. That's what I'm doing now. I'm just making like special weapons for the whole bunch. Yeah. Before well, I'll probably put these up on my mini factory before I'm done with the special weapons. And the special weapons might be a separate item, I think. Just because there's a lot of minis. Okay. Hup. Alright, I think it's... you'd be surprised how many artists hate their own work. It's kind of funny, these are probably the best things I made so far. But even then, like, especially with programs like this, you finish one project and then you learn something new and you're like, oh wow, I don't actually know how to use this program. This is trash. So yeah, never be shy to compliment your artists, because my guess is that they absolutely crave it. Okay, I think I need to scale this down a bit. And then, what sort of details can I put on this? I want to look at the, what is it, like the M60 grenade launcher or something? Like the one that's a tube. It's just a tube. Yeah, the M60. Okay. Okay, there's a crazy looking sight on it. A Woodstock. Oh, it's pretty simple. Wow, there's not a lot I can add to it. Not from my source material. But I definitely want to add something. Let's do... extrude, scale down, extrude out like this. And then I'm going to try just beveling these edges and see what that ends up looking like. Ooh, and then maybe scale in everything but the X. Oh, no. What am I trying to do with this? Let's move the cursor to selected, scale by cursor, scale in everything but the X. That's not exactly what I was going for. That looks okay. I don't know if that's going to print very well. Forget everything. Am I going to make textures? Probably not, because all of my work so far has been for 3D printing tabletop miniatures. So texturing is definitely not worth my time for these. But I have considered moving a bit more into the sort of like scene rendering art space, in which case I would need to learn that. But yeah, all of my stuff is for 3D printing. That's why if you look at my final stuff, that's what all these sort of tubes are for. They're for support, so when you 3D print them, they print well. Yeah, and like Here is one that I printed recently and have been painting up. Again, I'm probably not going to get a good... Oh god, I can't do this. Yeah, that's not going to work. But you get the idea. So I'm a painter as well. Yeah. Oh, this is for miniature. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, you can actually see 3D printer 1, 3D printer 2 in the back there. Yeah, they're just chilling. Okay. Let's... I could just hide the elves finished. That would make sense. Okay, so before I finish this episode, my goodness, I have this gun. I need to put it on a model. Let's put it on maybe elf. Not you. Elf 8. You might look kind of funny with it. Elf 10. I kind of want the... What is he? Elf 7? Elf 6. Yes, Elf 6. Okay. Let's grab all this, because I think this is pretty much what it's going to end up as. I might tweak it a little bit. Let's move to collection. Elf 6. Hide finished items. And then we're going to go around and apply. Well, what I should do first is pop a save. Oh yeah? First, I mean, like, you can't really stream 3D printing. You can stream the designs, but which is what I do, obviously. Okay, let's... Oh, shoot. Did I... Oh, I did that in the wrong order. Oopsies. Hup. 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 And hup. Okay, what else we got? Year 1. Okay, I think it's probably all my modifiers. Okay. Hup, and Control J. Alright, that looks good. Yeah, art. Just use Adobe Illustrator. I got Photoshop mostly to make custom brushes for Blender, which is probably a gross overspending because it's just like black and white patterns. But Adobe Illustrator, are you just like drawing and painting digital art then? I know very little about Photoshop. Okay, let's take our boy here. Let's hide this. Let's hide that. Oh, actually last time, I think I kept the SMG to help me orient it. Set origin to geometry. And rotate around individual origin. Right there. Oh, okay. Vector arts, yeah. I know vaguely what vector art is. Which is funny because a friend of mine is a graphic designer and does mostly vector art, so you'd think I would know more about it. Okay, now I think I can hide that. Okay. Okay. Right away, I see an issue with this. His head is inside the gun. It works with the SMG, but not with this guy. Shoot. You know what else that means? Is that that heavy machine gun I made won't translate to this model either. Which is a bad thing. It's not crazy. I mean, if I printed it like this, you wouldn't notice a damn thing. I mean, it looks good. But that does kind of give me an idea on how to fix that. See, it's 801, but I do kind of want to jump. Okay, I have a bit of an idea. All right, so what I want to do is I want to, one, create a new site like this, scale Z0, GC, and scale it in. Okay, like that. And then I think here, let's see. I think I'm going to grab all this jazz. I'm just going to delete it. Don't want it. Then I'm going to grab all that and put a face there. Because I think I want to, and this is probably the easiest way to do it. I want to cut a chunk out of this. Because that will make way for the cheek of that one model. And also give it a little extra character. Because right now it is just basically the body of this gun. But I think I'm gonna cut a big old chunk out of it here. Let's make a save before I do that though. Boolean difference. Hup. Just like, actually, oh, where did that cube go? I think GX, let's cut a lot more out of it, like that. And then scooch it. GZ, oh, come on. GZ, scoot it up a tiny bit to there. Okay. Yeah, I haven't heard a lot about that program. Probably says something about it, but I don't know. Every program kind of has its own thing it's good at, from what I can tell. I pretty much only use Blender. Is this what I want? Sure. He said very sure of himself. And then, I don't know, let's bevel these pieces. Oh, no, that's terrible. Hang on, do I have extra edges? I think I do. Or, yeah, vertices. Thought so. Also, what is this vertice? What a stupid vertice. Let's try that. I'm not sure. Well, let's do this as well. No, I don't want to cut more of it away. What am I trying to do with this? I don't really like just having this empty spot. Like, I know why I'm making it from like a model standpoint, but what is it? What is the function of this in the gun? Maybe I do something like this, but then I just sort of remove the whole reason I put it in the first place. I can move it down. Sure, I like that. Okay. And this is gonna work. It was L6. Probably. Indeed it was. Okay, let's get rid of that one. Actually, no. Let's leave that. Okay. Hip. Control A. Control A, Control A. Dang it, I did it in the wrong order again. Control A. What? Control. Okay, whatever. This thing's being a dingus. I don't tend to like to go over my allotted time, but I just want to get this. I want to get this done, and I'm close. Okay, Control J. And that looks good. And set origin to geometry. Wait, why are there two origins? Oh, I know why. Hey, buddy. I see you there. Little curve. Little dingus. Get rid of all those. Okay. There we go. Now I have one. That. Rotate. Hip. Rotate. I'm almost there. Hup. Hup. Okay, there we go. Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, you weren't here like half an hour ago when I spent like 10 minutes trying to figure out how to curve this box magazine. I ended up getting so frustrated, I put it down for like 15 minutes while I just did something else until I remembered about the curve modifier. But yeah, I got it now, so. All right, that looks freaking awesome. I love it. I can see his cheek now. It's still kind of pushed into the gun, but well, it's never going to be perfect. His hair also goes into the gun, but you're not really going to notice that. You'll just think his hair is shorter. It actually ends up being about the same length as this hair, so. I think that's done. I think this is going to be one of the models here that I'm going to print. So I've got this guy. I've got, well, this guy. I'm going to try to get those supported and printed before next time. And also I'm going to try to get some of these painted, and hopefully maybe I'll like get some pictures of them painted. I'm not sure. We'll see. All right. Well, it's 8:10. I went over by a good chunk, but I had a rough start, so that's fine. And I got the second gun done. That's exciting. So thanks for watching, especially you slow zombie. Always good to see new people. Thanks for the follow, too. I do this on Sundays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. All my old streams are uploaded to YouTube. My account is ROUS Miniatures. My stuff is on my previous project, and this project eventually will be on my mini factory, my little storefront there. But yeah, thanks for watching, and have a good night.